So welcome back, guys. So today we'll be talking about, so last time we talked about feedback on some person's designs, and we handled some corrections. So today we are going to go into details on how to give feedback, how to receive feedback, and the benefits and importance of feedback. In fact, everything related to design feedback, it can be added to you or to your design or the goals you're going to achieve. That's what we're going to talk about. Now, what is design feedback? Reviewing and providing input on a design to identify area of improvement and ensure that the design meets its objective. As a vital component of the design process, feedback refines and enhances the final product quality by offering insights for creating high quality, user-centered, and innovative design. Now, what this actually means, it's actually a process. Just the same way you are done with your interview, you want to create a product, you get, is a process. The same way you say, okay, I'm going to empathize with my user, I'm going to know their problem, I'm going to define their problem, I'm going to create goals, because you're designing that product for your user. So getting feedback process where you have to boot your user testability. You get, now user testability, feedback is under user testability, where you have to put the link out there, create some questions to ask your user when they are testing your product on this particular product that you are building. You get, so it's actually a process, because if, let's say, you call me your senior designer and you're a junior designer, and Angela is done with her design and she said, my design, and give me feedback on this particular project or particular screen or web design I just did, and she forwarded me and I open it, I'm going to go through it bit by bit, stage by stage, session by back. I'll tell her, this section, why not replace this image with illustration? To be very curvy button. Why not make this input field to be big and bold? I'm telling her our feedback. I'm giving her feedback to her design, make those necessary changes, and then send back to me to get. Okay, and now when you are giving feedback, there are some people that will criticize your work in a way that will make you. There are some persons also that will give you feedback in a professional way. There are some way as if you are having a conversation. So feedback can come from various sources, such as your with her design, and she wants Angela to review her design. Just the same way some of us are reaching out to Deborah. Many people are seeing her as intermediate designer, and they are now reaching out to her. Deborah, please, I need you to help me review my design. I need you to help me do this. And she will review and she will give you her feedback. Okay? Same thing, your clients. Let's say I did a job for a client, and then the clients will come back and said, I don't like this thing here. Why not replace this with this? Replace this image with illustration. Make this button, instead of the button to be at the top right, why not bring it at the center or the bottom of the screen? Now, your feedback can come from users. Now, you are designing for users, and now you want their feedback because these are the people that is going to use it. And you give them the prototype link for them to test or interact with that your product. Or I am a user, but this is going to frustrate us. This is difficult. This is not giving a good user experience. Now, remember that feedback cannot come from only UI. Feedback can come from UX and UI. It is like a general thing that feedback is coming from the left-hand side and also the right hand side. Do you understand? Now, feedback can come from experts. Feedback can come from experts. Now, you all are seeing me as expert, and there are people out there that has 20, 15, 10 years experience being into UI UX design. I can share my link to those people and for them to review my work. You can share your work from you to me, because most of you are seeing me as experts. You can share your work to me and then I can review your work. So whatever feedback I give to you, it doesn't matter as long as it is feedback. But we need to make this feedback to be clear so that you and I will actually understand this feedback. Now, and this feedback comprises both constructive criticism and positive enforcement. By fostering a culture of open communication and continuous improvement, design feedback help designers achieve their best work and ensure that the final product meets the needs and expectations of all stakeholders. Now, feedback will help you a lot as a designer. Yes, there are feedback that will come in negative way. There are feedback that will come in positive way. There are feedback that can make you to say, in fact, I am not doing this UI UX design. There are feedback that is going to frustrate you, and there are feedback that will help you increase your confidence. Just like the same way we have, there are some, let's say how do I put it? Okay, let's say, so you're telling somebody something, and you're telling two persons something at the same time, one statement. One will receive it in a good way, the other will receive it in a bad way. So that's how feedback is. Feedback coming from whatever persons or peers is coming from, your clients, your users, your experts, it will kill your confidence and it will also boost your confidence. So that's what feedback do. And feedback will help you achieve your best work and help you ensure that this final product you are building Can you hear me now? Okay, so key aspects of design feedback. One, we have constructive criticism. Now, effective feedback should be precise and clear about what aspect of the design needs improvement. Unclear comments like "make it better" are less useful than specific suggestions, such as consider increasing the font size for readability. Now, let's say Angela did a button where it's too small. The text inside, let's say the text is sign up, is too small. Let's say instead of her to use font size of 20 semi-bold, she used 14 regular, which is going to be very difficult for you to read the text inside the button. So instead of me dropping "make it better," I should drop a comment that say, why not, or consider increasing this font size to be readable enough, and then I will suggest a font size and weight for her. Also, feedback should include practical advice on how to address the identified issues. For example, the navigation menu is too cluttered. Consider simplify it by reducing the numbers of items or use drop-down menu. Now, this is what we said in our last class. Go and design a web landing page. And when I was adjusting in Kiru's, you all remember what is header, where we have the logo at the left-hand side, and then we have the write-up at the middle, and then we have the sign up and login button at the right-hand side. Now, those menu or those write-up are 7, and it's too much for the header. So I will tell her, okay, instead of me to make it better, I will tell her, why not reduce the number of this your menu? You can replace contact us and message us at 1. You can reduce it, or you can just select 1 or 2 and put it inside a drop-down menu. So that is the kind of constructive criticism I need to give. Like, I need to make the feedback to be clear enough. Now, the second one we have is positive reinforcement. Acknowledging what works well in a design helps reinforce good practice and boost. For example, the color scheme is very effective and creates a welcoming feel. This combined positive feedback with constructive criticism ensures that the designer feels courage and motivated to make improvements. Now, remember our last class when I was reviewing Nkiru's work. Remember what I said? The choice of color is perfect. Perfect. Now, when I made that statement, I believe from her end, she has this confidence that, yes, my design is perfect. Yes, I did well. And when I looked at Deborah's work, I was so impressed and said, hey, Deborah, are you sure you're not a designer before? And she was like, this is my first work. And I just did the little adjustment. And I told her, okay, this section is clear. You can tell that her confidence has been boosted up, where to post my work out there. And when I did Angela and Joseph work together, because both of them actually did the same design, when I did look at their work, I said, you guys did great, but we can make it better. Now you can tell that they have this, their confidence is boosted, like their confidence is boosted. Even when I was saying, okay, this your button is nice, but let's make it this way. I did not condemn the work. I appreciated their effort, and I also say, do it this way instead of this way. So positive reinforcement works hand in hand together with constructive criticism when it comes to the key aspects of design feedback. Now, the next one we have is objective, to assess how well the design meets its intended, including constraining the target audience, usability, and functionality, while also evaluating the design based on established principles such as balance, contrast, hierarchy, alignment to provide a structured design. Now, what this means is, now when I'm looking at the UI of this design, the alignment, the choice of color, choice of font, the balance, everything, I should also put my mind in the intended goals and objective for the target audience. Now, Nkiru's design is all about food. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example of audience. Now, I don't have time. Now, let's say I have a lot of projects on my desk, and waking up in the morning, all my mind is, I need to finish this project to get it off my desk. I have so many tight schedule. I have so tight deadline. Now, I don't even have time to cook or time to go to the market. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just look for an app where I can just choose the meal I want, make an payment, and then the food is delivered to my doorstep, so I can have energy to eat. Now, that is the solution she has provided for me, because let's assume, say she did an interview and she met me and I complained that, oh, I'm always on my time and desk, I don't have time, and I'm always hungry, I just need where an order, and in the next 5 minutes my food is at my doorstep. And she told me, don't worry, I got the solutions. And she provide that app or that solution for me. Now, let's look at Deborah's work. Is it a travel site where I can just sit in my home and then schedule for, if it's actually a hotel or travel, I can't remember. Now, and Angela and Joseph, what they actually did, they did for a coffee. You can just sit in your home, you get your coffee, or you can go to the coffee and use the cyber cafe to work. Now, all these things are goals and objectives of this, or you're giving a feedback on the design. Have it in mind that you're going to get feedback based on the goals and objectives. Who are your target? And also you will apply the UI design principles. Now, the next one we have is use this mean. Feedback should consider the user's perspective and how they interact. Usability testing, gathering user feedback to identify pain points and area for improvement to all users, including those with disability, because it is a crucial aspect of user-centered feedback. Are you guys with me? Okay, so let's continue. So, have it at the back of your mind that you're designing for people with disability, people that cannot see tiny text. Make your button size to be between 18 to 20. Sometimes medium, which is okay. Outfits or urban 18 medium is going to be very, very small and not too small and not too big. It will just be there. Use between 18 to 20 so that your text in your button will be readable for your users. You're also designing for people with ability and people with disability. People that can use other technical device to digital products. Now, the next one we have is collaborative environment. This is important key aspect when it comes to design feedback. This open and respectful dialogue among team members fosters a collaborative environment. Now, you're working with a team. Now, during our project time, you'll be working to review your design. And now I will come, and now we have, okay, let me take myself out. Now, in a team, the product managers, the front-end developers, and the back-end developers. Now we have and then we have the product manager, we have the UI UX designer, which is us, and then you're done with your design. Angela, this button is cool, but when it comes to functionality, I don't think this section is actually going to be possible, because you can add it like this and then make this one like you. Titi, this button, this section is cool. This your hero section is cool. Instead of making the animation at the center, why not make it push it to the left-hand side or to the right-hand side? Animation feature. Now you can tell that a developer is giving you feedback. This is where a team or a product manager will come and say something, or a back-end developer will come and say something. Now you can look at what there are all those environments where you know that all of you are working together and your feedback is welcome, including the product manager, the UI UX designer, the front end. You all are working together on one product. Now, the next one we have is the types of design feedback. Now, just like what we said when production, feedback can come from your peers, feedback can come from clients, feedback can come from users, and feedback can come from experts. Now, feedback from colleagues or fellow designers understanding the project. This is peer feedback, where Joseph will say, oh, I need Deborah to help me review this at DM and call Deborah. Deborah, please, I need your help. I need you to help me review this project, or you guys to post it in the group together. Okay, just like what we did last time when somebody posted her link on the general group and I saw a lot. This is peer feedback where both of you are telling yourself, okay, you did well, and it's coming. You guys are on a similar level or the same level, and you understand. Now, the next feedback can come from your clients. A client has given you a project to work on, and then you want milestone, and then you go back to this client. Oh, please, sir, I need you to review what I've done so far. If it aligns to the vision requirements, and said, this is perfect or this is bad, but we can make it better. So your clients can from clients. Now, the next one we have is user feedback. Definitely you are designing for the users. So insights gathered directly from your users through usability testing, their experience and satisfaction with the design, the low fidelity prototype testing, the high fidelity prototype testing, the mid fidelity prototype testing. Definitely when you go to stage 1, which is the low, they'll test, they'll give you feedback. You come to high fidelity, they'll test and give feedback. So all those feedback are coming from your users. The next one we have is expert feedback, of which you guys are looking at me as expert, where you design, and then she will give you feedback, evaluate from experienced designers, industry experts who can offer advanced insights and recommendations based on their intensive knowledge. So these are the four types of design feedback or various resources of design feedback. Now, the next one we have is, what are the importance of feedback? Now, all those importance to read. Now, design feedback is crucial for the development and success of a design. The art from Figma, and you want them to code this work, because you want, when somebody go to the website and look at it, you will say, yes, I am the one that did this design, and this design is actually successful in the market. Did this design, or you want to be very happy, or you want to boost your confidence. Now, it is very, very important. So now these are the importance of design feedback. Why you can actually give it to the developers to code your work, or before you can actually put it on your portfolio, you get qualities. Now, feedback help pinpoint issues that may not be as usability problem, visual inconsistency, or technical error. Constructive criticism can lead to functional improvements that enhance, ensuring the design work as intended. Now, you want your design to be the best. Now, I know some of you will say, I want my design to be like Nkiru design. What are you going to do? You're going to put your feedback, your design out there, and criticism. Where, yes, that's why I said design feedback needs to be professional. Like, you need to be, not comment like, make it better. What am I making better? You get? So you need your design feedback to be constructive. That was what I said. You need it to be in a professional way. You need it in a very professional way. Now, the next one we have is promotes continuous learning and development. Without feedback, there is no way we are going to learn and grow. You don't want people to drop feedback on your project. How do you want to grow? How do you want to learn? Now, during our last class, when I said everybody go and design a landing page of your choice, web landing page of your choice, and paste it on the group, let everybody see it. And I opened the first design and I put it in class. At first, you'll be ashamed of your design, but within the time when I'm giving feedback and all, you will start learning. True or false? You will start, okay, you start learning. You say, okay, oh, so I'm not supposed to make my button like this. I'm supposed to do it like this. So this space is actually not necessary. So I'm going to do it like this. Oh, this auto layer, this element. You will see yourself start learning. And when you go back to do the next design, you will see yourself doing it more than that. Remember, I told you guys that I've been having to design everything in auto layout. You can remember 2 weeks ago when I said so. And for over these years, I've been in this. I don't design with group. I've been designing with frame. But when I learned about auto layout last 2 months, okay, I found out that I can't even go back to layout, and it's actually enjoyable. It's interesting, even if it is very, very tricky. You can see that move from one stage to another, and you see me, I can't go back there. I'm now being like, I have grown. I have seen myself. When you post your work, now give yourself out. Let's say from now to December, every month you do one design, you put it out there. You want people to give you feedback on this design, and you take note of the feedback. Growing. By the time you open your design you did, the first design you did, and the current design you're doing now, you see yourself that you've grown. Same thing applies to me. Which few days ago I opened my 2020, like my first design I did, and I opened my design now. I just laugh. When I look at the status bar I did and the one I create and the one I created now, I was just laughing because I was like, am I the one that did this design? I laughed and I said, what like this in this design industry? Because I have been getting regular feedback that has helped me to learn and grow. Now, receiving input from different sources, your users, it will help you introduce new perspectives and ideas that you consider, and ideas that you might not even consider. So definitely, when you get feedback, you're going to get both the good and the bad feedback. Okay. Now, another important is ensure alignment. This is why I said when we have the key aspect. Now, I am giving you feedback. I need to know the goals and objectives of this product. Why are you building this product? Why are you designing this product? Who are your target audience? What are your users' needs and expectations? That is why I said you need UX to come up with UI. Yes, a lot of you will say, I don't need to become a UX designer, but you will need a carry out research, goals, problem statement, help you define this problem before you can even translate all the insights gathered from the UX into UI design. Some of us will say, I don't need to be a UI designer. I just want to be a UX designer. You will need a UI designer for them to bring this idea in a digital platform. Your design or going through your design, I need to know the goals. Does this goal actually meet your does the objective, does it align with the, like this design you are doing, does it align with the project building this product? Who are your target audience? A betting platform was actually designed by me, which is out my target audience. My target audience are people that know about football, that wants to bet. Sporty bets, 1x bets, Betiano, M Sports, name them. Now, my company actually did a product similar to that, because who are my target that actually play bets? I can't force Angela. I can't bring and give it to Angela to use, because Angela might not understand football. She's not my target audience. Let's assume that Gabriel is someone who knows football and he knows how to bet. Then Gabriel is my target audience. Okay, so this product I'm building, who are my target audience? Does this product actually align with the goals and objectives of? The next one we have is collaboration and teamwork. Just like what we said when we are talking about the key aspects. If you are in a team and you want to grow and you want collaboration in this, it will help you. Regular feedback sessions encourages open conversations, open communications, and collaboration among team members, leading to a more cohesive design process. It also helps ensure that everyone involved in the project has a shared understanding and vision at the final product. Now, this is all about when you are doing your collaboration or your project and you have a product manager, a UI UX designer, digital analyst, cyber security agents. You have your front and back end developer, and everybody understand the idea, understand the shared vision of this product, the mission and the goal of this product. This is where we'll tell you, say, oh, Angela, now let's say the vision of this project we are building is to help me. So me that I don't have time to go to the market and to buy food or cook, I will have to sit at my home and order food. Now this is the vision and this is the goals for this. Now you're building something, you need to build it to align with the goals. You need to build it with the after 247. There should be a way she can download the app and order food. I am the target audience. Whatever you're doing, collaboration, and also, okay, this is actually the vision of this product. We should align or work together on the same vision. The next one we have activity, which is almost same thing as the last one, collaboration. Collaborative feedback can spark new ideas and create solutions for pushing the boundary of what is possible in the design. What if we make this button? Just take, someone will tell you, make this button visible enough and then place it at the center of the screen. And imagine like that, and you go back to your design. You will see that, yes, the person might not know how to explain the idea he has or the creativity he has in his head, but he will just tell you, move. I don't know, I just feel like you should take this bottom of the screen. And then you go back to your design, and while you're looking at it, you just that this person is actually making sense. And from what this person has given you, you just see yourself start creating new idea to this particular screen that the person just helped you to adjust. Okay. Another importance we have is ensure user satisfaction. You want, like, the design you are getting is just, the feedback you are getting is just to for your users, is just to meet their needs and preference. That's all. It can help address accessibility issues and improve the overall usability of that product, making it more inclusive. Your user satisfaction. You get your feedback from users. So your needs and wants. It will help you address all the accessibility issues. Things that are visible, things that are invisible at once, because you've given it to your users for them to review. The last one we have is it boosts the strength of a design, boosts the designer's confidence and motivation. Balanced feedback that includes feel supported and understood, making them more receptive to making improvement. It will just boost your confidence. Okay, now just like what I said a few minutes ago, that At first, Nkiru was feeling, oh, my design, hey God, I've done rubbish. And then imagine I started dropping all the constructive criticism to read and starting. If Auntie Helen can actually review my work in public and adjust one or two, confidence in myself that I did a great job. Same thing applying to Joseph and like, yes, I did a great job. None of them were like, I hate this thing that I did a bad job. But at first, everybody was like, yes, I did a great job. I have a oh, if I can actually do this within the space in the space of 16 weeks. Do you understand? It will help you boost your confidence. It feel, yes, I'm actually understanding what is going on in the design industry or in the importance of design feedback, whether it's coming from your clients, whether it's coming from your peers, whether it's parts, wherever it's coming from. These are the importance of feedback. Okay? Design feedback. So here we have 4 benefits of design feedback. Your designer's quality, yes, leading to higher quality design. You want the design to be successful in the market. You want it to be successful. And every day I keep seeing the guys status that we have over 12,000 people using the app. You can tell. Look at me, just here. I have built a product that people are using. I have built a product that people are using. I have built a product that is under development. Product out there. I have a lot of products under development. I have one that I am always proud. First stage, I give it to people to review. I give it to the clients. I give it to users. I give it to my fellow designers to they should, oh, my friends, I need your help. Please interact with this. Regular feedback will help you a lot. It will lead to high quality final product, which is experience. It will encourage learning. I know how many times I have learned from feedback, whether it is positive, but it has helped me a lot. Now, imagine when I keep saying that, imagine all my months or years in UI UX, I was struggling to learn auto layout until when I learned it. Immediately I learned it, I'm not going back, and at the first stage, it's going to be very, very difficult. But immediately you understood it, you can even close your eyes to do it. You will just see yourself learning some things that you've been struggling to do before. Once you just learn, you say, oh, this is actually simple, let me do it, and you will do it. And you don't see yourself continually doing it. Even if somebody tap you from your sleep, wake up, I need to do it sharply. Now, it also ensures alignment. Now, it aligns with the project goals, it aligns with the user's needs, and it also aligns with the business objective. This is coming from the client. Client might not tell you how you want the design to be. Their own focus is, does it align with the project goals? Does it align with the user's needs? Does it align with the business objective? Now, the next one can spark new ideas. It will give you new ideas. This is when it comes to you are in a team and you want collaborative, you're in a collaboration team, and everybody, PM, product designer, back-end designer, even your graphic designer, your brand identity designer, everybody will just tell you, this thing you did, I might not know how to explain, but why not take this button from the top to the bottom? And you just, by the time you look at the design, you say, oh, wow, like this. And then you create new ideas to the feedback. So these are the 4 Benefits of design feedback. These are the 4 important feedback that I want you to note. It improves quality, where you have to see your product out there and you say, oh, just look at me, come on me. I have this kind of product running out there. And when people say, who did design? You raise up your hand and say, you, just you. You will learn on that project, like you will learn on that feedback. You will see that this product goals, these are these and business objective. And then it will spark new ideas. If you're in a collaborative team, if you're working in an organization where you guys will have, let's see what you have done, and everybody is dropping idea, you see that there's news idea. I'm going back. I'm going idea. Now, in summary, design feedback is a crucial component of the design process, essential for refining and it involves assessing how well a design meets its intended goals and objectives, considering the factor as target audience, visibility, and functionality. Constructive feedback, actionable suggestion, and highlight strengths, fostering continuous learning and development. This process ensures that designs evolve to meet better user needs and align with the project goals. The importance of design feedback lies in its accessibility to provide a structured criticism based on the such as balance, constraints, hierarchy, and alignment. This structured approach not only aims in achieving high your confidence as a designer, also build your morale as a designer. By creating a culture that values and efficiently incorporates feedback, teams can foster innovations, enhance user satisfaction, and productive design environment. Now, you've seen the summary of design feedback. It is important. It will help you grow. It will create new ideas. It will help you know where this project is aligned with the business goals and feedback is all about. So it will help your users, help your client, and also help you in general. So we're going to, you can now ask your questions. So go ahead and ask your questions.